Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com, and today we're going to have a look at the latest commitments of traders report as usual. It's going to be the 34th one actually this year. As usual, we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. Let's have a look at that. Okay, wow, we have a silver, platinum, silver, gold domination, so metals on top with changes. Let's open platinum, 35% change there. But we're going to move on to silver because we've been analyzing that market roughly a month ago, actually. So here we go. We have that sell signal from commercials. So it is definitely a larger change than average. And let's just have a look at the 5-year chart. What does that show us? How extreme the situation is? Yeah, I think we still got some space left for commercials to become really that extreme, and definitely small speculators here are pretty important to be at an extreme level if you're considering a short. So, but the change size is definitely signaling something that you should be aware of if you were to go further along in this market. If you've got some further stops, then don't be worried. I would expect the prices to go further up. But let's move on to silver. I don't want to stay too much here at platinum silver because we actually had that buy signal from commercials a few weeks ago, right over here somewhere, because it was on the 5-year scale. If you look at the 5-year chart, definitely at an extreme level, and we had that support line that gave us a very good risk-reward option if we were to take that long opportunity. And if you did take it, then congratulations, prices moved higher, and I think we've still got some more space left for them, for prices to go even further higher. So interesting market over there. Moving on to the Canadian dollar, currency that is correlated with the metals in some ways. So we have that change size over here, definitely significant, larger than average. Let's have a look at the 5-year chart. So we have a sell signal. Are we at an extreme? Well, I think we are going to be in a few weeks if commercials go even more short. Especially, I would think roughly 100,000 contracts, 120,000 contracts would give us that extreme picture that might signal us to go short. Of course, the change size itself could be taken as a short opportunity, but in my opinion, if we have an extreme parallel, then that would be even stronger. Let's move on to sugar. We have a 22% change there in commercials. Let's open the 5-year chart. There we go. So here we go. Well, we are not at an extreme. We've been at a relative one actually a few weeks ago that pushed prices lower. I'm expecting prices to go even further down, just because we're not at that extreme in commercials, nor in large speculators or small speculators. So maybe if small speculators were to go roughly 20,000 contracts short or even more, that could be a good opportunity to go along in this market. Let's move on to COT extremes for large speculators in this case. Okay, we still got wheat, the Chicago wheat on top. We've been analyzing this market because of the all-time extreme that we had a few weeks back, but we're still there. So we haven't moved away from this extreme. So the COT charts show us that participants in the market are at high stress levels. I'm not sure whether this is really going to be the top, as I've mentioned earlier. This extreme can easily widen, prices can go even higher. But it's definitely a market that you should have your eyes on. It's an interesting market and it has some opportunities over there. Let's have a look at coffee, the last market this week, with a 415 report extreme over there. But in the 5-year chart, there we go. Yeah, so last week I told you that the interesting thing is we've got commercials net long in this market. If you look at the 5-year chart, that didn't really happen in the past. They're usually net short. So that being said, we are definitely at some kind of an extreme in the market, which I think will push prices higher in the near future. That's going to be all for this week. But again, if you would like to have a view on other markets, other charts, you can do so at our COT charts page on cotbase.com. Or if you're interested in a more detailed analysis, you would like to have a look at other COT report types, data types, or just add some great functions to your analysis, then you can do so at our subscription service at cotbase.com. So I thank you very much for your attention. I appreciate you being with me. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.